Alright, I'm gonna go back and spend my souls. Because I think I have just enough for a level.
Welcome home.
Alright.
Speak very well. Then take.
I think I will pump a little bit of strength.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
I might do a little more. I might lean a little more quality than Dex this playthrough. I don't know. The twin blades are better um, as sharp and just pumping dexterity, but I might do more of a dex build. I don't know why I just autopiloted it up here, but
Now,
all right. I don't think I need anything else. Hawkwood's still gone. I'm just gonna check with Andre again.
tis good, wasn't he? There are two sick weeping, but if him pretty big like that.
All right. Okay. He's not doing anything new. So we can keep progressing in the chapel. Or the cathedral, I should say. Okie dokie. Come back up. Okay. So speed's the name of the game here. Just sprint. Giant's gonna come up. He's gonna start swinging his arms around. Grab this and roll. Ow. I want this. Hold on. I hear that guy. Oh, okay. And almost fell off. Alright. Good now. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, might as well do this first. Check the chain. You can, I mean, it's clipping through the floor, but you can kind of see that it's tipped forward. Oh, oh. Well, that's how this is gonna go. Oh, I didn't die. I'm shocked, honestly. Uh oh. Alright, well, sloppy as that was, it worked. So we got the deep Divine Braille Tome. Yeah, I think I need to go that way, so I'm going to come back up this way first. Yeah, I might as well do the above section first, and then I'll go down. There is a knight, too. There we go. There's another one somewhere. Is there not? Is he up there? Oh, it's like it's a goo. I hear him. Did he fall down? He must have. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he fell down instead. Okay. Get a miracle that we don't need and we'll never need. Come up here. Didn't realize she was going to be that close. What hit me? Alrighty, well, anyway. I want this. Kill you. We're back where the giant is. We're just going to come right back down here. And we've closed that loop, so now we'll come all the way down. Heal up. Where is he? Oh, he's down here somewhere. Oh. Alright, and there's a cathedral knight down there. Oh, he's not going to try to buff first. Watch the little glowing orbs he leaves after he buffs his weapon. It'll explode after a little bit. Okay, so this is the room with the that. Bye. Hi. And that's the easy way. Or you can use a bow and arrow or fire bombs or whatever. I'll take that. So it's just a number there to bait you in so he'll fall down and scare the bejesus out of you. So we did get the Aldrich Sapphire. Malformed ring left by Aldrich. Infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently he had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life. Listen, the man was a monster. Okay, I don't see any. Oh, friggin' Kirk. Kirk, why? Yeah. You're very epic with your slow walk. Now get over here. Very good, you got me. So same as in Dark Souls. His armor will deal little ticks of damage to you if he rolls near you. Or if you roll into him. But for the most part, you can just combo him to death. He's not exactly the world's strongest invader. So this is the way we're going over here, but we want to explore first. There's quite a bit of that. People dropping from up top. I'll raise this up. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that went well. Okay. Let's not fall in the hole. Where's the... Okay. That's the one I already hit, is it? Oh no, I'm just gonna lower it back down. Yeah. I heard the Cathedral Knight. Oh. He also hears me. Oh. Hey. Why can I not lock onto it from here? What the? Oh, I hate tower shield slams. Okay, come out here. Whee! Well, this is good. Okay. Don't worry about him. Okay. We won't go over there yet. It's on this side. Yeah. Raise this one. Yeah, that one's that one. Alright. Open this. Not gonna deal with that. Come around and open this. And open this. So this is back to our bonfire. And this is another elevator up. Up, up, up. Up and essentially just back around to where we've already been. We came up from that way and across there, but now we can come up here. We get the deep ring, and we come out here. And onto this. And we were down there, we went that way, but now we're up a level above. There's a guy right here. Ow. Alright. I don't know what that fire sound is I'm hearing. It must be... Oh, it's these guys. I don't know why. It sounds so loud. Okay. So now we can do the most fun part that I hate deeply, which is walking along the rafters. So we need to go over that little platform there with the candles on it. There is, I think, a heavy gem right there, and there's a cathedral knight with a great sword. There's a couple of these guys. There's another cathedral knight over here who will... No, that guy has the great sword. That guy will pull out a crossbow. I'm just going to come straight here and roll off. And then fall down here. Onto this wooden part. Heal. We got this little caster worm. Kill him. Turn around. They aren't exactly strong, but they are gross. And we can raise this. You can actually use this to get down too if you're quick enough. You can pull it and then run as fast as you can onto here. You'll have to drop down a little bit, but you can actually get back down this way. If you drop down from up here, you'll just die. I think the silver cat ring might save you, and maybe Spook would. But I'm not sure on that one. Is there an ambush for this one? I can't remember. No. Alright. So we can come up here, and we can open this door. And this is the very first big cathedral door that we see. This takes us all the way back out to where we first came in, with all the little slug dudes. We went down that way. It's all connected. We got this elevator here. I don't think... No, yeah, we haven't activated this one yet. I think that one is directly at the boss fight. I think that one's the direct shortcut for the boss fight. But we're going to come back this way. You can just shoot the giant here and kill him with arrows, which is probably what I'd recommend. It's the easiest way to kill him without having to actually like go down and fight. There's a whole bunch of slimes here. It's like, I mean, you can see some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 5 down there. So you'll be trying to fight him and a bunch of slimes, which can just be a pain. So easiest to shoot him to death up there. Just make sure you're far enough away that he doesn't get up. bunch of them are gonna. Oh, whoops! Didn't realize it was a 280. A bunch of them are gonna fall from the sky. Okay, alright. There's absolutely no need to stun lock me. I obviously don't have the poise to not just instantly get bumped around. Kill this one, get the soapstone. And then we'll open this horrifying door. Come in here and light this. I think I'm gonna hold off on resting at it though. I do have a fair number of souls, but I think I'm not gonna rest. Just to make the run back easier. And we get the Armor of Thorns. I think this is only here if you've killed Kirk in his invasion down below. I'm not certain though. We see all these super cute little bassinets. And one is hanging from the sky. And we meet Rosaria and her fleshy creature. And her hair. Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth. So, in this game, they give you the ability to reallocate your stats. So, if you've put points into places you don't like the points anymore, you can come here and give her a Pale Tongue, which will allow you to reallocate your stats. I think you can do it for as many times as you have Pale Tongues, as if I remember right. I'm not going to ask to join the Covenant just because this Covenant directly contradicts Cirrus's questline and all that. So doing anything with Rosaria can screw up her questline. So I'll wait until I finish that questline before I deal with any of that. Do I have, like... I literally just have standard arrows. It's not that big a deal. Okay, I think I will, I guess. Just like that. I don't know if it behooves me to actually attempt to kill him with all my souls. This is also rough terrain, so you're doing your... Wait, where did you come from? Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. And that's why the Pontiff's Eye Ring is so good. Because it just really helped me tank through that. Oh, I got a large Titanite shard from him. So we can pick up the Drang set. Scattered around. I don't know how... I think that worm is supposed to be up in there. Or maybe he's on the stairs? I don't know. So I got the Pale Tongue. I think I already had one. Drang hammers. So those are twin hammers. So same as what I'm doing now, but with hammers. They're pretty fun. Alright. So I'll probably do this. Come around the outside. Grab this. I'm not really worried about dealing with any of this, to be honest. Come in here. And we'll activate this elevator, which should take us to where we were before. Yeah, so now we've activated that shortcut. I probably should. Well, whatever. Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, okay. I didn't think there was anything over here. Wanted to check to make sure there wasn't an item or something. You can just straight up run past all this. Is there an item there? I don't know. There are a couple summon signs here. I think Henri and Horus are there. And then I think Cirrus is down here. So there's plenty of NPCs you can summon. But I don't think... Somebody follow me? No, okay. I'm just hearing the boss, I think. I'll do this. I think I'm going to skip embering. Killing a boss gives you an embered state. It restores your ember. So I think I'm just going to go with what I got. This is not a particularly difficult boss, he says. Right before he gets stomped by it, I'm sure. It's the way it goes. I have 3 Estus. It should be plenty, honestly. So you can see the one with the red. Where'd the flame go? So all we're doing is kiting the group and killing the one that gets the buff. Kiting the group. Killing the one that gets the buff. Oh, okay, so at around the half point mark, these guys will spawn. Uh-oh. Okay. So when they start doing this dark magic, just kill one of them, and they'll stop channeling that. But we're just killing the guy with the big blue flame scepter and has the red buff. Uh-oh. My weapon damage has decreased significantly as they're apparently at risk. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. He's dead. And they didn't break, so we're all good. Yeah, I literally didn't even heal. I didn't heal and my weapon degraded during that fight, and it still didn't matter. it's a really easy boss. Um, I don't expect you'll have much difficulty at all. The only issue is when you get stuck in the group, when you get trapped in and you're dealing with a whole bunch of them and they're breaking your poise all the time and getting you stun locked. That's really the only time you're going to struggle at all. Um, if you do, for whatever reason, maybe just for fun, want to summon somebody, grab a couple phantoms from outside, sure, why not? It's not like it's really going to make the boss that much more difficult, so it might be kind of fun just to run in with a couple NPCs just because. So grab Henri and Horace and come on in here and have fun, or whoever else is out there. But we get the small doll and the soul of the Deacons of the Deep. So you can actually do all this before you do the Abyss Watchers. Um, this is just the order I do it, but you can always switch up your order. I have done it the other way around, but this is just the way that I find is comfortable. It's just the way I do it. But we get the small doll and the soul of the Deacons of the Deep. So the doll is a key item. Silverwork doll depicting a young squire in the legendary old city of Irithyll situated in the Boreal Valley. The Pontiff Sullivan gave this doll to valued subjects so they might use it to cross the barrier when they return home. Listen carefully, and you can hear it say, "Wherever you go, the moon still sets in Irithyll. Wherever you may be, Irithyll is your home." And the deep, belonging to the Deacons of the Cathedral, intended to teach divine protection to the Deacons of the Deep, but later dark tales were added to its pages, such that it is now considered a thing profane. And we also got their soul. So, I think I mentioned a little bit about how they started making the art on the souls kind of lore relevant. Like you can see that the soul of the rotted Greatwood seems to be like a misty grouping of many souls piled up. And the souls of the Deacons of the Deep are many tiny, very tadpole-like, deep blue swimming souls. After Aldrich left the Boreal Valley, Archdeacon Royce remained in the cathedral with the High Priest to keep eternal watch over their master's coffin. So this is Aldrich's coffin. This is what he was sealed in until the bell tolled. So when the bell rang, he rose from here and left. So when we rest, the item will spawn on the corpse. We can pick up the Archdeacon set, which is just funny because it has a funny hat. One of the three Archdeacons of the Deep, one cast off his white crown and left the cathedral to stand by Aldrich. I think the robes say something else too. One of the three Archdeacons of the Deep, one stood over Aldrich's casket with hope that he would return one day. So we know that there's three, which we got from the soul, but one left with him, one stayed and stood over his casket. Wait, what is it called? Archdeacon holy hair, maybe it's just pants? Oh yeah, there were no gloves. And one attended to Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth, who he deemed a goddess. So the three of them went their separate ways. Alright, so that's it for this. So we can head back to Firelink. Okay, so we have some things to do back there. And I'm going to spend some of my souls.
Very well, then take.
That looks good to me.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
We'll check out what we can get from the Arctican Soul. We see Henri and Horus.
Aha, thou art returned, and a fine day it is.
So we can get the Deep Soul. So this is Royce. And his deacons said to have been imparted to them by MacDonald of the Boreal Valley. Souls which swell from the deep pursue their target drawn towards life. And we get the Cleric Candlestick. He uses a sword and a catalyst. The deacons, under the guidance of Archdeacon MacDonald, became both clergymen and sorcerers.
Tree.
Okay. I'll check on Andre.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he? Ma. Oop.
Nope. Okay. Okay. It didn't fully break, so I don't need to worry about him. Twinkling for that one. Yeah, might as well.
Pretty, but
I mean, I might as well have a scale upgrade, a regular, and a twinkling.
'tis what? Pretty big, but
Okay. So I'll talk to Andre and Henri rather, and Horus.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the Road of Sacrifices. Henri of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination.
So Aldrich theoretically has returned back to his home, which is Irithyll.
Aldrich's honest home is Irithyll. A pilgrim told me that the city lies, and so becomes a...
It lies beyond Farron Keep. Uh-huh. Right. So, pretty big lore drop from Horus. But pretty straightforward, so I don't think I need to explain it.
now in Ve Ancom.
Okay, you don't care. I will say hello to Yuria real quick.
Speak thy honorable, Orbeck of Vinhai.
Okay. She's still worried about Orbeck for no reason. Yeah, the reason that you use the Dark Hand in Pyromancy playthroughs is because it scales C in Strength and Dex, and it scales D in both Faith and Intellect. So when you're pumping Faith and End equally. It scales pretty well. And not a lot has dark resistance, but
Till we meet again, may the dark.
it has pretty crazy stagger. So you'll just punch something and it'll constantly stagger and they won't be able to do anything. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
You just slap
one.
How many do I have? Okay, well, I might as well just use what I have left. I don't need anything else, right? Top off on throwing knives. Alright, what do I have? I think I have something, didn't I? Oh, I have a Divine Tome. Okay. Give that to Arena.
Oh, do you wish to... Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash. These are dark tales, of course. Only the little creatures.
So she says the same thing as the last time we gave her an unpleasant tome, which was the Londor tome. So we have Deep Protection, which the tome it said Deep Protection was what was meant to be taught, but darker things were added to the tome over time, and such it became profane. Some attack, absorption, resist, stamina recovery. Very descriptive item effect. Miracle taught to inaugurated deacons. Slightly boosts attack, damage, absorption, and resistance while also increasing stamina recovery speed. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest for many abhorrent things. This tale of the Deep offers protection for those who worship amid those horrors. And so then we also have Na. Dark miracle taught by the Cathedral of the Deep summons insect swarm to feast on foes. These insects lurk within the deep, have tiny jaws lined with fangs to tear open the skin and burrow into the flesh in the blink of an eye, causing intense bleeding. So this is one of the dark miracles that made the deacon's teaching profane. And so we have a couple of mentions of the Deep. So the Cathedral of the Deep, the Deacons of the Deep. We have the Tale of the Deep. Things that lurk in the deep. Don't fully know.
I pray for you.
Don't fully know exactly what the Deep is, but might be able to make some observations based on maybe how the deacon's soul looked, based on the fact that we get a sorcery from their soul, from Lilith, that says souls which swell from the deep pursue their target, drawn towards life. And I think in the Dark Souls DLC we saw some sorceries that did similar things. Deep. Many things can be referred to as being deep. Deep carries with it some imagery of being dark. But I think that's everything we need to do in Firelink. I think I'm caught up, but I do need to go back to the chapel. Because I really feel the need to check on my well.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Anyone there? Anyone at all?
This well is talking to me.
Oh,
How long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katerina.
Oh,
I'm
that's
loath
who
to
it
admit
is.
it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor.
Oh, buddy.
Did you happen to see it anywhere?
I haven't. Haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tenant of the Knights of Katerina. And I am a master planner, I do say.
I do say.
Ha 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 ha. I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to use my head and think.
I've got to use my head and think. And yeah, so Sigurd's stuck in a well. You know, these things happen sometimes. Alright, so with that down, trying to think of what. There's a lot of finicky nonsense with this quest line, which is something I'm probably going to say about literally every quest line I pursue, but you know, such as Dark Souls. I'm not messing with these worms. I don't see what I'm looking for, but I might not be able to see it from here. We can go across first. No. No, I don't see what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. Oh, and the giants don't respawn. You can kill that one too. Oh, he's protecting something. I can't remember what. I don't usually bother with him. Oh, hello? Rude. Creepy things. I don't know how many consumable souls I have right now in terms of amount. I mean, I could always sell the Deacon Soul. I don't really care about it. But I think I do want to buy the Firelink key now. You can postpone it for a little while, but I'll try and let you know when we're reaching kind of a point of no return with it. Oh yeah, that does just give me exactly how much I need. I don't care about the sorcery. I definitely don't care about the candlestick. Yeah, sure, why not? And then I'll buy the key. Key to the dilapidated tower behind the shrine. Oh, okay. I'm not losing my mind. It does say dilapidated and decrepit. Leads to the bell tower, grave of the firekeeper's past. When a firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. So,
Ashen one.
kind of interesting description there. So we'll come up here. And up here. Oh, there's no fog wall. And this key opens this. And takes us up here. Get a view of the mountains. Lothric Castle. Oh my goodness, that stupid button. I also discovered yesterday that this takes very little input before it'll start an attack, whereas I realized that the reason I didn't notice that that button was wonky until I started playing Dark Souls is that in Elden Ring it's not that touchy. I really have to push the button before it'll actually do anything. But Dark Souls is, I don't know why, but it's super touchy. Alright, so we can come up here, use this. Up and up and up. We're at the bell tower. And we get a Firekeeper soul. Soul of a Firekeeper who is said to have returned from the abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves as its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil, which has tainted her soul. And yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. So she's wearing the same garb as our Firekeeper downstairs to a certain extent. Should say same, very similar garb. I want to say there's another item around this side, but I might be out of my mind. I can't remember if there is or if I just always check and wind up being disappointed. I'm thinking I'm just out of my mind. Alright. Oh shit, there was another item on one of these ledges. It's not important. We'll go back down. And it seems we're locked in.
Sorry, friend.
Oh
Be
no.
more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
You...
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right? Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy. Oh, but you...
Patches, I swear to God. Alright, so he locks us in, and this is not the most functional of drop puzzles. Actually, there's a drop over there too. Dang, I forgot about that one. We get the Estus ring, and we can see hundreds of corpses of Firekeepers. And so after the Firekeeper has fulfilled her duty, she's led to a true dark for a well-deserved rest. Essentially, they're killed off. And another takes its place. Over and over and over again. Alright, you. Where are you? That's right. You better run. Okay. Am I going to be able to do this first time? Nope. Oh. Oh, and I can get the items. Oh my god. Who'd have thunk? He sticks the landing. Alright, so we get the Firekeeper set. What am I doing? Is there a helmet in the Firekeeper set? You don't get the blindfold, do you? No. Where's it? There it is. The Firekeepers were robbed of light to better serve as vessels for souls. Only those who cherished the writhing, searing darkness were given the Firekeepers' black attire. So, robbed of light, we see that they all have the face masks. And so does our Firekeeper inside. And we saw in the opening cutscene, who we assumed to be her anyway, putting on the blindfold, which seemed to have a swirling, churning darkness. But only those who come to cherish that darkness become true Firekeepers. Alright. Wait. I might need to rest actually first. Come up here. And around. You over here? There you are. You piece of shit.
Ah, look, you're alive.
Yeah.
Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this.
No.
I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right?
Well, I'm alive, Patches, but I'm pissed. But I love you.
Oh, fantastic. A wily second chance. I knew you'd understand. I just knew it. The heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
That's right. True friend forever.
Ah, I see you've met Greyrat.
Yeah?
The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little debt. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing.
Yeah, no thanks to you, man.
Ah, the step.
Oops. So he sells black fire bombs, which are just upgraded fire bombs. Some human pine resin. He sells chatels. Yep, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This looks familiar. He also sells poison arrows and the Horse of Ring, which boosts the kick effect. Unbreakable Patches adored this ring and the feeling that it gave him. Listen, this game goes through a lot of translation. Unbreakable Patches adored this ring and the feeling it gave him when he kicked his marks into the depths of treacherous traps, but suffered no shortage of ridicule from his associates for relying so heavily on the tired old trick. But who is the sorrier? The horse who knows only to kick, or the fool who approaches the old beast without thought? Sold. He also sells rusted coins, which are good for farming.
Thanks, good compere.
Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, freaking snake. I guess I just could have sold them right there, huh? It costs quite a hefty amount of souls to get Sigward's armor from him. What do I got on me? It's 10, 13. Okay.
Ashen 1.
I might just go back up to him. I'm not sure exactly how much. It's a hefty cost. Yeah. 15. I don't want this. Don't need those. Is that enough? Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, you guy. Alright. So with that in tow, we'll head back to the cleansing chapel. And we'll tell the boy the good news.
I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe
I've got to use my head and think.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I'll Siegfried of Katarina salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy.
But
Until we meet again, comrade.
rejoice.
No need with my truck. Until we...
Well, he's all good. Okay. We are gonna go back to the Abyss Watcher's bonfire. It's a cool little goblet. What? Wait a minute. What is this sorcery? Alright. Come down to the Catacombs of Karthus. So there's an easy way that has zero exploration. We'll just come here, here, and here. Remember the general rule of thumb, which is if you get souls, they're actually dead, and if you don't, then they're gonna respawn. What trigger from down here? No? Run and duck. Because there's going to be that giant ball of things. But we're just going to come right here. We can kill this little... Hey, get back here, you. Get back. Get the fuck back. Now listen, that's not very nice of you. Wait for the ball to come back. And we get our undead bone shard. And that, so killing the little wizard hat guy breaks the ball. So no souls, so he's coming back to life. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Don't. Stop it. Oh, that's a parry stance. Oh. Would you cut it out? So these jars, not all of them, but a great deal of them will erupt with those pursuing. Oh shit, I forgot about the button. Well, I lived that somehow. I completely forgot about the button there. Which sets off that trap. Keep that in mind. But we really want the Karthus milk ring. I actually have a couple really good rings right now to choose from. We have the Estus ring that we got from the tower, which increases how much HP you get back from your Estus flasks. Entrusted to a certain firekeeper, but in the end, she never met her champion. And the ensuing tragic farce became a favorite tale of the masses. We might as well read the Deep Ring. Allows the attunement of additional spells. In the cathedral slumber things most terrible, and as such the deacons require a grand narrative to ensure they do not falter in their duty. A philosophy to ward away the madness beckoned by the grotesqueries at hand. I don't know if we did this at all. So reduces skill FP consumption. This is the ring that Hawkwood gave us. The Abyss Watchers, for their hunting, required a sword technique that went beyond any existing art. Wolf's Blood provided just that, and this ring further extends the effect. So basically it allows you to use the crazy combos of their swords more often. That's what it's referring to. We also got the Karsus Milk Ring. So it boosts dexterity and obscures the wearer while rolling. So you can see over on the side you're getting 3 points of dexterity just for wearing the ring. And it also gives you more iframes in your rolls. The sword technique of Karthus allows for fluid movement with a curved sword. Masters of the technique were said to dazzle their opponents by moving as weightlessly as a grain of sand. They live for their High Lord Wolnir, conqueror of most kingdoms known to their people. So, the Sand Kingdom, Karthus. But yeah, I don't know if that does enough that I probably do with the twin swords, though. I don't really want to ditch that, though, and I do love the eye ring. I may switch this out for this. I'm probably going to come to regret that, but for right now, that's what I'm sticking with. So there's a couple of these buttons that trigger the traps. You can use them to mess with your enemies, though. I may... How much does this put me overweight if I equip this here? How much does... Oh, it's 13. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. 81% now. So you saw my HP jump up there. Whoa. That was a lot of drop from that one guy. I got Karthus Rouge. I don't even know what I got. Anyway. I got Titanite Shard. But, as always, when you're dealing with skeletal enemies in a catacomb, if you don't get souls, they're not actually dead. They're going to come back to life. Just keep that in mind at all times, and you'll be fine. Got souls, he's dead. Is there anything I missed here? Nope. Same as an enemy won't drop items unless they're actually truly dead. even though it kind of looks like he's gonna reassemble himself, how much movement his body parts have. That's the easy way. There's a hole in the ground. Grab the ember. Oh, it's... I'm trying to figure out what in the name of God I was hearing. So right out here, there's another ball. And there's the bonfire. So that's the minimal exploration route. That'll get you through the first part of the catacombs the absolute quickest, without having to deal with any of the or without having to deal with the bulk of the skeleton nonsense. But now we'll do the actual exploration. So we'll come around this side. No souls. Carthus Rouge. There's a couple up there. Oh, you. Could you not do that? Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Take this. Take that. Can't remember where. There's an illusory wall somewhere. This? Yeah, there we go. get Pyromancy ring. Oh, a tome. Where's the ring? Maybe it's further on. Oh yeah, that's for that Krasus guy. Oh. Some fire arrows. Do you mind? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I hate those ones. Sharp Gem! Finally, after I missed the first one. Ow. Ow. Alright. And this just leads... back up to the first spot. Yeah. Hello? Right, there's a reason I had a bow equipped in this hand, even though I wasn't using it. Does that put me over? Oh, it does. Of course, that's the one thing that puts me overweight.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace?
I've not.
To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
No?
Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question.
I'm sure.
He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve.
I'd imagine.
If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him, as always.
Of course.
Please send him my word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way. If you happen upon that I remain and will please may the...
So we'll promise to help Horace should we find him. No, 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 no. You little bitch. Ow, would you guys cut it the... Oh, he died. Stop it. Leave me alone. So that's where we came from. That's where we dropped down to do the easy way. I needed to do this side anyway because I needed to get Henri here. For the ending that I'm doing, it's exceptionally important that I make sure that Henri is taken care of the whole time. Alright. So Skelly Boy is going to conjure his giant ball of death. I'm going to come here. Uh-oh, and I'm going to fall off to my death. Okay, cool. Well, that went pretty well, eh? Excuse me. Alright. Well, this is an easy way to get my souls anyway. So we did all the exploring part, so I could just come down here. Kill this Goober and wait for the ball to come back. It'll bust again. But unfortunately it doesn't give us another undead bone shard. Come up here and grab my souls, then I'll grab this item. Alright. We can actually see here. This is a broken lever with a gate that leads to the other bonfire. So we go this way all the way around and eventually make it to there. But it's literally right here. We just can't get to it. But I am going to use a Homer Bone because I don't want to go all the way around that way again for no reason. Especially not when I'm playing like poop. I think I actually rested at this bonfire. I think I just teleported here, but you know, whatever. Actually, I probably should have gone back to the shrine anyway. I have enough souls for a level, I'm pretty sure. So thankfully I can't, well, you know, thankfully in air quotes, I can't infuse either of my side weapons.
Very well, then take.
Oh!
Farewell, Ashen One.
1,700 souls off.
Ashen.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, do I have anything that I'm just never going to... I'm not going to use these bug pellets. Who am I kidding? I never use the bug pellets. So while I have that sharp gem... Infuse... So you can't infuse the Old Wolf Curved Sword or the boss weapons. So Twinkling Titanite and Demon Titanite or whatever, Titanite Scales, you can't use those in infusions. I'm actually curious. Okay. Still scaling quite a lot better. I mean, I know these just have really good dex scaling in general. That's why they're usually better for pure dexterity instead of quality. Like, it's quite a big jump. So you can see in the red and blue, which is what it's changing to. If I changed it with the refined gem to be a quality weapon, so if I rounded out the scaling to be equal, I'm getting 124 base damage and 70 scaling. So with the sharp gem, I'm actually getting 5 more points of base damage, and I'm getting 19 points more No, I'm getting 21 points more. Wow. I was doing that backwards for some reason. In scaling. But I will do that. What do I need to give them another level? 2 more large shards, okay. And I need 3 more there and 4 more there.
Pretty be careful like that.
I might switch it up for the next boss, although I kind of forgot what the next boss was going to be. Oh, and now I'm back. Okay, so I need 1100. I forgot. Infusion was going to cost souls. Okay, what else do I got that I'm not going to use? I'm never going to use those. I'm never going to use those. Never going to use those. Let me just clean this up. Never going to use Hunter Charms. I may use the Learning Skulls. I'll keep those for now. Keep those. I'm worried that if I get rid of any of this, I'm going to wind up wanting it for some bizarre reason. I won't get rid of spells or anything. I will get rid of this. Duplicate Arbalests. Get rid of those. I don't need all that. Alright.
Ashen One.
Welcome, husband. Very then take.
Oh,
Farewell, I mean.
I just kind of assumed that that would be enough.
Well, very then take.
Take that.
This is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
Now heal the Dark Sigil, which costs has the same amount as my next 5 levels. So that number's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger the longer I go without healing it, but I'm not going to be healing it because I'm going to be doing the ending that needs it. I might use the other one just for fun, but there's still a little bit before that anyway. So I do have at least one of these. Oh, I have 2. I'm so bad at actually using the Estus shards and Undead Bone shards. Go back to the Catacombs. Alright, and we can start progressing again. So, the cool thing about actually having like a weapon on the back is that if I hold, I can actually just switch to two-handed. Let the rats line up and kill them all. Pretty sure there's one more. Yeah, there he is. Oh, rat. Hello? Okay. Take this. Uh-oh. Oh, now you want to play. Okay, I get it. Oh my god, stop. Would you screw off? Wow, that sword is not doing the damage that I thought it was going to do, or I was missing a lot. I don't know exactly. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 290. I don't know. Seemed like it's damaged or something. I was just screwing it up. Secret tunnel. Alright. What the? Okay. Suspended bridge is wearing thin. Hey, look. It's a friend of ours. Oh. Hey. That's a pretty lucky drop. Yeah, there's a friend up there. I'll take this. Actually probably don't want to go that way. We'll just come back up here. Harder to jump around when you got walls around you, huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Grave Warden's ashes. Is there a trap here but somewhere? This guy. I knew you were coming. Oh. The iframes he gets on his dodges are so frustrating. Okay. No, but there's one there. Take that. So the Karthus Rouge applies the bleed effect to your weapon. So you can build up a bleed bar. There we go. So the purpose of that secret up there. It's just that's an easier path to take to go around than going up this side first. So this crab actually comes out of the giant rolling ball. So we killed the guy with the hat up there. The ball came and broke here. We got a dark gem, and there was a crab inside of it. Oh yeah, right. He's over here. There is some stuff down there, but there's also bone wheel skeletons. Yeah, I should probably try this. I'm probably gonna get embarrassed. Well, I say embarrassed. The man is something of a legend, to be fair. Grab this. We're invaded by Night Slayer Sorig. Oh no. Oh, fighting him in this corridor is very, very, very bad for me. Get my stamina back. Okay. That's a little better. I got my thanks and his ring. Oh, I know, I'm looking right at it. There we go. Commonly known as the Night Slayer. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. So when you attack an enemy with a shield up, it'll drain their stamina quicker and give you a guard break easier. Long ago, Sorig engaged the guardians of an ancient city in a bloody confrontation, and returned with their rings as his prize, still frozen on their dismembered fingers. His tail's really twitching out. Yeah, thank God for bleed. Bleed buildup finally killed him. Is it not on this side? Oh, it's not on this side. It's on the other side. I'm losing my mind. It's right there. Oh boy. Alright. Well, at least I got Sorig out of the way. Best not to fight him inside the... Okay, alright. Jeez. Chill out. Best not to fight him in the corridor, because likely our weapon will just, whoops, ping off of it. Especially where I've got like the side. I have so much horizontal. It's so easy to just... Actually, I probably would have been better off doing this. What is this? Well, no, it's still mostly horizontal. Alright, come around this side. Gonna open this. I don't actually know what the easiest way to do this is. To not have Henri. Maybe it doesn't happen if I come up here. I think I'm alright. Okay, I'm just gonna be super cautious.
Ah, hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horace anywhere? Oh yes, I see. I've searched high and low with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs. Oh, Horace, where have you run off to? Oh, Horace, where have you run off to? Have you abandoned me? No. What a horrible thought.
Wait a minute. Who could that be? Looks kind of familiar, actually. See? See if I can push myself off this cliff here. That would be funny. Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's Horace. Hey, do you need my binoculars? Whoops. There aren't any items here right now. So when you run across this bridge, that message there gives you a warning that the bridge is old. So when you run across it, all of those bones over there are going to rise as skeletons. There's going to be a whole bunch of them. So you can actually break the bridge, and the skeletons will fall to their deaths. But after the bridge has settled, we can actually use it as a ladder. Oh, I probably don't want to do this right now. There's a demon. And I don't have my onion boy to help me out. Although there is a funny little trick that I'll show when I do this. But I think I'll hold off on that. I think I'll go to the boss first. And then if that guy messes me up, I can run from the boss. Bonfire down. So we'll come up here. Ah, screw it, why not? Still fast rolling. Oh, I have... Oh wait, does that even consume FP? Maybe it does, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we come into this crazy room. We see this skull goblet, so naturally we have to touch it. Oh, I am beautiful. Look at those fingers. Who turned out the lights? Looks very cavernous. I hear something. Hey, there's an item. Well, this book couldn't possibly be a trap. Hi. Oh, he's immediately spewing his shit. Uh-oh. Am I instantly dead? I'm instantly dead. Well, that's Hyler Wolnir. Ta-da! And we beat him. Which way are you going? Okay. I probably could have gone. Go this way and down. Let my stamina come back up, and I'm gonna run across the bridge this time. You can see all of them running. So thankfully it puts it right here outside of his boss fight. Yeah, that stupid breath attack he does can be really irritating. And if you go too far past his body, you can see the fog down there. Where the... Okay. Alright. Well, I would have died to the breath anyway. Wolnir is a very easy boss that has some incredibly irritating moves. So like there, he kept his hand way too close to his body, so I could never run up and break that last bracelet. And then he summoned skeletons. I've never seen him summon the Kartha skeletons. That was a new one for me. And he would have just used his breath attack and killed me at the end there anyway when I was up against the wall. So every time you break one of his bracelets, he'll be pushed back a little bit. This is also probably the most I've ever died to Wolnir. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Why not summon your blade again, dude? Jesus Christ. Oh, for shit's sake. Get the fuck out of here. That's right. Good God. Why are the easiest bosses just messing me up this run? Ah! Then I get my souls. Wolnir is such a little bitch. If you walk too close to his actual body, the fog around it will kill you so fast. If he does his breath, you've got to get away, but sometimes you can't get away because he's pushed you so far into the arena that you're up against a wall. You can't really do anything with his bracelets while he's throwing his sword around. He's such an annoying boss. You've really just got to break his bracelets as fast as humanly possible. Alright. Wolnir of Karthus sentenced countless souls to gruesome deaths, keen to outlive them all. Black Serpent. Pyromancy discovered from the Abyss by High Lord Wolnir that inspired the black arts of the Grave Wardens. Be it sorcery or pyromancy, all techniques that infringe on humanity lead to the same place. That is to say, they all seek a will of their own. And Wolnir's Holy Sword. Holy Sword eroded by the Abyss. When Wolnir fell to the Abyss, he was gripped by a fear of true darkness, and pleaded to the gods for the first time. This Holy Sword, together with 3 armlets, stripped from the corpses of clerics, gave him some semblance of comfort. So when we finally broke those armlets of clerics of the light, he was stripped of his protection and pulled into the abyss that he feared so much. Alright.
Well, very well. Then hey.
What kind of air am I getting from this stuff? It's 4 on each. 2 on each.
Retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame, let them assume a new master, inhabiting ash, casting themselves upon new forms. Let these souls withdraw.
Farewell, Ame.
Alright. Don't think I've triggered anything new. I don't think. But we do have the Karthus Pyromancy Tome, the Grave Warden Pyromancy Tome, and we have the ashes. So we'll give the ashes to her. She sells a handful of new items. She sells the Karthus Rouge now. Nothing that we're particularly interested in, but she does sell Wolnir's crown. Once upon a time, such things were bequeathed judiciously to each of the rightful lords, until Wolnir brought them to their knees and ground their crowns to dust. Then the crowns became one, and Wolnir the one High Lord. I don't know if we actually... Oh yeah, we did. I kind of want to grab this now. It's a little basic, but it is a cool...
Ashen one.
It is a cool chess piece. I'm going to check. I'm actually just going to do this really quick.
Did what? Oh, by the by, if you find anything with a
Okay, alright.
weapon,
Oops.
but they did so.
Okay. We need one more large. Tempted. I'll hold off on that for now.
Pretty big like that.
Okay, I don't think Grey Rat is going to...
Oh, and you can keep the...
Okay,
goodbye.
Grey Rat's good for now.
Well, well. I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs.
Sure is.
Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil. I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
Alright. So he won't accept that one, but from this he can give us the Karthus Beacon, which increases damage with consecutive attacks. So essentially it's the same as the Wolf Sword buff. It's the same as the other eye ring, which we don't have yet. Karthus' aggression has been linked to an uncontrollable fire, and since ancient times its beacon has been used as a signal for war, and also the Karthus Flame Arc, which basically does the same thing as the the resins. So could be an alternate for magic weapon if you wanted to use this instead. You just have to put 1 point into faith and then have your pyromancy flame in your offhand like a catalyst and apply it to your weapon.
Do not be got. What is it?
So he doesn't want the Grave Warden pyromancy tome. He says it's dark and touches upon a dark flame that rests deep within man. Okay, I think we got everything we need to get here. Alright. So I think I will see if I can get past that demon first. And if I'll give it a shot, and if I can pull it off, then great. And we'll get the first bonfire here. And if not, then I will leave it there. Okay, so I'll come back this way. So, when you get to this point, when you've beaten Wolnir, I want you to do something. Go up there, and go out those doors, and follow the very linear path. I think that it's important that you... Because it seems that you haven't consumed a lot of media with Dark Souls 3, so this is probably going to be a new site for you, and I really don't want to spoil it doing this. So I want you to walk up those stairs and out, and there's another bonfire like pretty much directly after you walk up those stairs. So just follow the linear path and get the second bonfire. I want you to experience that firsthand. I think that that's important. Wait, shit. Why do I not see Henri? That up? Uh-oh. No, I'll do this anyway. Maybe I needed to not kill Wolnir. Ah, shit. I might have goofed that. Alright, whatever. Not important. So I'm gonna do this. Get this goober's attention. I'm gonna run over here. There's a chest here. Oh, didn't work. How is he missing so consistently? Dude, get better aim. He wakes up the Mimic. Come on, bud. You got this. Go, Mimic, go! Oh. He died it. So he drops the black blade and a soul. God, I love this weapon. The fun thing about Dark Souls 3 is that I found that it introduced a lot of weapons that weren't archetypes that I typically enjoy, like curved greatswords and great greatswords, like ultra greatswords rather, that, I don't typically enjoy these weapon types, but I just love the moveset on some of these. Like, this weapon's ability to deal with crowds is so much fun. Like, I almost recommend I almost recommend not locking on with this weapon. And like, this doesn't use FP, so you can just endlessly use this moveset. And it activates the buffs pretty quickly. Like, that won it. Like, it builds up so fast. So good. Anyway, and you can still parry. Alright. That's the bonfire. Is this the one where the floor falls out? I can't remember. Oh, this is where the ring is. The blindfold and the ring. So we get, I think, a very lower important ring, actually. We get the witch's ring. The witch of Izalith and her daughters, scorched by the flame of chaos, taught humans the art of pyromancy and offered them this ring. Every pyromancer is familiar with the parable that tells of the witches espousing the need to fear the flame and teaching the art of pyromancy to men in hopes they might learn to control it. So we get some information about the Witch of Izalith and her daughters. Leading down here. I won't bother resting. Gonna see if I can do this. We come down to the Smoldering Lake. The Smoldering Lake. In this lake we see giant trees coming out of the water that are seemingly permanently lit. There is a ballista. In the hell, what direction is a ballista? Okay, right there. Can fire 3 shots before it has to reload. Alright, I'm coming right over to this cave. I'll heal up. There's at least one crystal lizard on the way here. If this one doesn't clip through the wall. Twinkling. Yeah, there's another one. Okay. Okay. And a chunk. So here we see what we saw above, which is a knight with some corpses around him. And this is indeed our friend Horus. Okay, Horus. You put that spear away now. Stab it. We get the Llewellyn shield. Another large shard. Another large shard. bug pellet. He's actually impaled on that. Alright. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back to this one. Hold on, I'm checking my wiki. Okay. Just want to make sure. I want to make sure that I didn't mess this up. I think I'm alright. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I don't think I ruined the ending, but I think I did miss. I'm just gonna try a quit and reload. See if that does anything. I don't think it will. I think she's permanently moved from this spot. We heard the prism stone being dropped there. Yeah, okay. She has permanently moved from this spot. I think I can still progress, but that's not ideal. So basically we just come back and she says the same thing, asks if we've seen Horus, and we can either tell her that we did see Horus and that he was down in the Smoldering Lake and she'll leave to find him, or we can tell her no and she'll move on. It's important to kill Horus before you tell her where he was. Otherwise he will kill her. That's really all I'll say on that. But I think her quest line progresses either way. But I do think that I need to have a quick chat with Yuria.
Speak thy honourable, our lord and liege. Knowest thou of a maid named Anri? She is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock.
Huh?
A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse?
Okay. So Yuria says that Anri would be the spouse to our Lord of Hollows.
Our lord and liege. Knowest thou she is hollow, a fellow of mine? For what? Till we meet may the dust.
And that a fellow of hers guides Anri just as she guides us. But that's all I need for right now, and that's all I'm going to progress for right now. And I'm going to take one last level. Oh, I need like 2,500.
Ashen one.
That should do her.
Well, very well. Then hey. Farewell, Ashen Ming.
Alright. That's enough content for now. That'll get you fairly far. I don't know that you'll really struggle with any of that. The deacons are pretty easy. Wolnir's pretty easy. It's just a matter of getting to them. That's kind of the struggle. But I think you'll be alright. But yeah. That's all you really need for all that. And thankfully you don't have to stress too much about the whole Henri nonsense, because you're not even bothering with that. But yeah. That's that. Okay. Bye.